Yes, guys. Um, let's talk about the update in the Middle East. Of recent, the strike has been on Iran has been going on simultaneously with Israel on Iran. A lot of things has been destroyed in Iran. Like I said in my previous video, the airspace, Iran and Israel have dominated the airspace. That is air superiority. They've taken over. They've destroyed all the ships. On the Navy asset is gone in short. They are all gone. The air defense as well. They are all gone. Air Force all gone. I'm talking of in the side of Iran. So if you look at let's start the analysis in the first place. Let's start the analysis. Israel and the United States, they are winning the war on Iran in terms of military asset. What do I mean by that? They are really hitting the targets in Iran. Yes, they are really hitting these targets. But there is a caveat from it. What do I mean by that? If you look at Iran now wants to hold the whole world in hostage. It wants to hold the whole world into hostage. And what do I mean by that? What I meant was that you see the Strait of Hormuz. That is where the shipping lanes, that is where most of our ships go through to China, from China come to the Europe, to America, to Japan, to Asia. So this is a strategic area which Iran is trying to hit now, which is going to be economic win for Iran. Right now, Iran is winning the economic, battle. In terms of, you look at the oil price, the crude oil is more than $100 per barrel. So it's as a result of this strike. So no ship wants to go through that Strait of Hormuz, because if you go through that ship lane, Iran will use missile to destroy the ship, and no one wants to take that risk. And of recent, no insurance is willing to insure any ship going through that Strait of Hormuz. So in other words, Iran is winning the economic aspect of it, which destabilizes the global economy. If you look at the Gulf countries, the thing is, Iran eating a Gulf country it's not necessarily mean that Iran really hit them per se. The thing is that it wants to maximize pressure on this Gulf country so that they can increase their pressure on United States to stop their bombing campaign. Now, if the Gulf countries mount the pressure on the United States to stop because their economy is being destroyed, over 12 days now, Qatar has not even flown any aircraft from the United Kingdom or from Europe. So the country is it's not a standstill. Some of the aircraft is flying, but majority of the aircraft are being grounded. This is one of their major source of income in terms of revenue, in terms of economic growth. Everybody use Qatar Airline and Saudi Airline as well. The same thing with Oman. So Iran decimating, hitting this target in the Gulf countries makes them to have a double mind and say, oh, hold on, United States, can you stop bombing these guys, or you remove your base from a Gulf country? That is the Iran target. Iran target is to send United States away from Gulf country, from the Middle East, so that Iran can dominate. That is their target. And if United States and the Gulf country give in, the United States is done in Middle East, and the Gulf country are going to be held hostage forever in the Middle East. For it not to happen, United States of America and Israel must continue their campaign and defeat this guy. So once they're able to defeat the Iranian regime, Americans were able to take over the Strait of Hormuz, so that no one will hold the West hostage. So that is why I see some country who does not support the United States. I was just laughing. United States is just taking a bullet on behalf of the West. That's just the fact. They are taking bullet on behalf of the West. So if Iran succeed by shutting down the Strait of Hormuz, that means every country will be at the mercy of Iran. So you go there, you negotiate with Iran. Please don't bomb my ship. Don't bomb my ship. So you're gonna weaken the influence of the United States. And when you are in power, most especially when you're a superpower like United States, you need to prove yourself beyond a reasonable doubt. Of course, there's no doubt about it that the United States is winning the military conventional war. Yes, it's winning, but the economic war, United States is not winning it. That's not the fact. I will analyze the pros and cons. I will let people know which one is winning, which one is not winning. Iran, yes, of course, like I said, Iran cannot win the military aspect of it. But economic-wise, Iran can win, which is winning now, because all the world is feeling the heat now. That is why I said they are winning it. So what the United States needs to do is not to mount up their campaign on Iran. so that they can take over the economic aspect of it, so that Iran cannot hold anyone hostage. At the end of the day, if the United States and Israel wins this war, they win China indirectly. So the cheap oil China is buying from Iran will not happen again. You can see how the trajectory, how it's moving. So America wins, the West wins, China loses. Do you see the way it works now? And if United States and the West wins, there is going to be peace in the Middle East. Whereas Israel is going to have peace of mind, peace of everything. And there's no more terrorists. It's going to be drastically reduced. Hezbollah will be knocked off. Yemen Houthis will be knocked off. I was surprised that Houthis is not even joining the war, because they saw what happened last time, and they might, if they join in the war, they might use the mother of all bombs. I will explain that type of bomb in my next video. Thank you.